Hey guys. Alright, today I'm going to show you another repurposing tip. I know some of you, especially you YouTubers out there, and pretty much anybody who's watching, has a computer at home, and inside the computer you have a hard disk drive. Some of you may have what they call an SSD, which is a little bit smaller. Some of you have laptops, which also has a smaller hard drive in it. But a lot of you, when you change out your computers and everything, you typically either sell them to somebody else or just get rid of them. And I was going to show you a couple of things you can take out of these hard drives, because it does have a couple of useful items inside of it. Okay, so today we're going to go ahead and take one apart, and those of you who've never seen inside one, this can be a treat also. But one thing to let you know is as soon as you open a hard drive, it's ruined, okay? So make sure you do this on a hard drive that you don't care about the data anymore, because you will lose all data on this. Okay, bzz. Okay, you will lose all data. Okay, so as soon as we bust the seal on this, we're done. What you're going to need is a star bit or a Torx. This is a H8. It has a hole in it. You don't need to have the one with the hole in it. These are security bits. I got a nice little set here. So what I'm going to do now is, whoops, first of all, put the bit in all the way, and then just start removing the 6 screws that hold this in, and they're in there just slightly tight, but not too tight. Now, being a PC technician at work and everything, I typically we have to have our hard drives what we call wiped. What that means is taking everything off of all the data, wipe the hard drive clean like it's a brand new hard drive with nothing on it. And these hard drives are actually from a friend of mine. She wanted to get rid of her 2 computers that she had at home that her and her husband had, so I took out all the equipment, and she's looking at getting a laptop now, downsizing. So that's why I'm using these here. The ones at work, well, we have to destroy those and get them certified that they're destroyed, just in case they have any type of sensitive data. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take out the old trusty Swiss Army knife, and what I'm going to do is right underneath here, you can see the little gap, you just pop the seal on it. Now, if you notice, it won't come off. That's because right underneath here, there is another hidden screw. So we remove these labels, and there it is. So we gotta take that one out. So there's actually 7 screws, and these can be in various places on different hard drives. Some have them, some don't. Okay, so we just gotta pry that open. Okay, and now for the big reveal. Ta-da! That's what an inside of a hard drive looks like. And it looks like here, this part right here is a magnet, a very strong magnet, which didn't work on those. And it's actually stuck to the top of this. We can take this off. This is one of the things that you can use. There's a magnet here, and underneath this device here, which is the heads. That's the heads. That's what reads, and that's what moves up and back and forth when you hear your hard drive working. I'm pretty much ruining the hard drive now, so but that moves back and forth super fast as the disk is spinning to retrieve your data. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to go in and loosen this ring here, which has a bunch of these same screws holding the platter in place. And as soon as you touch this hard drive, again, that also destroys it. Any speck of dust, a single speck of dust, will ruin your hard drive if you got a single speck of dust in there. So we'll go ahead and remove these. Alright, and that just lifts right off. Okay, and different hard drives can be a little different. That's like a little piece of aluminum, so we don't need that. Now if you notice, we can't lift the discs off because these heads here. So what I'm going to do is It's like a little bolt that holds it in right here, and you can use just a standard screwdriver. You hear it's already kind of jingling and jiggling and okay, there we go. Then, okay, so I turn that upside down. Oh, we got two. And there it is. Now, you're probably asking, what the heck can I use these for? Well, there's many things you can do with them. If you listen, if you hang them by a fishing line or whatever, a bunch of them together, and here I got a couple on the side here, you know, they can blow in the wind and hit each other, make a nice little chime. For you campers and survivalists and stuff, you could use it as a signal mirror because you got the hole here to aim it. One thing I use them for in my office is I put a little spray adhesive on there and some cork, and it becomes a coaster. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but look, it makes a nice little coaster. And people wonder, what the heck is that? You can also use it for a mirror. See? If you look, you guys can see yourselves. Not really, but so that's one. And then to get to the other one, we have another screw here. So we take that out. Oh, there's one here. And that screw's going to be stubborn. There we go. And then we have another platter. Okay, that's what I thought. This here, that ring's got to come off, and then this can come out. All right, so we got two discs. Oh. That we can use for various uses. They're also just kind of cool. Now they do scratch up pretty easy, but as you can see here, I've used this for a couple of years, and it's still not too bad. You can still use it as a mirror and everything, but it's a neat little coaster. And here on the No Budget Homestead, we like to recycle whatever we can. So it's kind of a neat little thing that you can do with the platters. Okay, so we'll set those aside. Now, we have another magnet down here, and we need to continue to finish loosening this out. Get these heads off, and put those aside. Okay, and then we have these. Remove these screws. And it's a pretty strong magnet. I mean, look at that. So, I do have one little warning for you guys. Here's the other one, and I think that's just on there for the sake of being on there. We could probably pry this off. Yeah, there we go. Now you won't be able to get this magnet off of this here, but if you look, they're not, it doesn't even stick. No magnetism whatsoever coming from this side. But that side, I mean, it's pretty strong. You made me shake the camera some. Now, these two will hop to each other if you're not careful, and you want to watch your fingers when you're playing with these. See how quick that was? These are really, really strong magnets, and you can use them for many things. We put them on our refrigerator to hold a lot of papers at one time. You can mount some of these under the desk, and I use it to like hold things. I mean, that even holds my pocket knife here, and it's pretty strong. I mean, look how strong these things are. So, but be careful because it will pinch you when they jump together. Okay, well, the rest of this is just pretty much garbage. I mean, you could take it and recycle it. I believe this is an aluminum casing here. Now, one thing to remember, these PC boards you don't want to throw in the dump. You want to recycle these properly, because they do have traces of arsenic and other harsh chemicals, and we don't want that getting into our water supply. So there's a little safety tip there. But these you can just take down to recycle centers, and they can recycle these along with any of the other parts, or you can toss this away. This is a piece of metal here, probably another piece of aluminum, but you can recycle also. So alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing what is actually in a hard drive. Have fun with it, enjoy it, and we'll see you guys on the next video, okay? Alright, well, bye.